was involved in this series had to be a complete sadist. I mean, he was picking victims at random, didn't matter whether they were innocent girls, prostitutes, or whatever. But the things that he was doing were horrific injuries. You might think in your own mind he was a madman. But then, of course, you looked at the facts and looked what sort of evidence he was leaving behind. And he wasn't a bad man at all. He was a cool, calculating individual that was getting a great thrill in what he was doing, a sexual thrill. And the real thing that bugged you was that you were getting no further forward with it.
While Yvonne Pearson's body still lay undetected, police headquarters had received an intriguing letter with a Sunderland postmark. Writing personally to George Oldfield, the letter said, "I'm sorry I cannot give my name for obvious reasons. I am the Ripper. Warn whores to keep off streets. Old slut next time, I hope." But it was what he didn't say that worried Trevor Lapish.
What disturbed me, and in fact convinced me completely, that if in fact the perpetrator of Yvonne Pearson was the person who'd done all the rest, Yvonne should have been in that letter. She wasn't. And I had grave doubts that in fact the perpetrator of the crimes was the same person who was sending the letter to George Oldfield, and let Mr. Oldfield know my thoughts on the matter.
But George Oldfield had a compelling reason to take the letter from Sunderland seriously. "Up to number 8 now," the letter said. "You say 7, but remember Preston 75. Joan Harrison, murdered in Preston in 1975, 3 weeks after the first Ripper killing. The 26-year-old was found battered to death at these garages. A bite mark on her breast showed a gap in her killer's teeth. The motive looked like sex or robbery, so police had not included it in the Ripper series, till now. Over the next 15 months, police heard 4 times from the man in Sunderland claiming to be the Ripper. No fingerprints, but forensic scientists got a chemical reaction to saliva. He had licked one of the envelopes. Further tests revealed the saliva came from someone with the rare blood group B secretor, shared by only 6% of the population, including the man who left semen in the body of Joan Harrison. The link between the Ripper, the letters from Sunderland, and the Preston murder seemed complete. This forensic evidence helped to convince the police that the letter writer and the Ripper were the same person. But when, much later, Peter Sutcliffe's blood was tested, he had a different blood type, B non-secretor. So someone else wrote those letters, someone else killed Joan Harrison, crimes which have never been solved, crimes which led the police disastrously astray.